so let me take you to our co-working space. It is actually just part of the building. In addition to the co-working space, we also like to work from the cafe area. You can see we're all sitting together. There are other tables. You can see behind me. For some reason, we all just sit together. As you can see, the distant relatives space is very, very nice. There's plenty of space to work. There's a lovely cafe. And overall, just a lot of greenery and birds and nature, and just a nice relaxing time, but with good focused social energy as well. Of distant relatives, one of our co-working spaces has been the Mnarani Club. So I mentioned another part of this video series that we come here for 3 degrees to do some windsurfing lessons. As you can see, it's very windy right now, but it keeps it nice and cool and breezy. But yeah, they have pretty good Wi-Fi here. They have a restaurant, they have a pool behind me, and so it's just been a nice little change of pace for us to get some work done. So another place we have enjoyed co-working from is Salty's Beach Bar and Kite Surfing School. So I mentioned the Mnarani Club and 3 degrees is windsurfing. This place does kite surfing, which is super cool. But they also just have this really gorgeous, just outdoor beach area, really good food and drinks. And so we have enjoyed, again, getting out of our normal living and co-working situation at distant relatives and hanging out at Salty's to work. For coming to Kenya to work, then the adapters that you're going to need to charge all of your items is going to be the ones that look like this. They are the British style adapters. So Kenya was a British colony, so maybe not that surprising. As far as Wi-Fi speeds go, we have mainly been working here at distant relatives and we've experienced pretty good Wi-Fi. I just ran a speed test and the download speed was 20 and the upload speed was 22. So really pretty good. Now it's not like that everywhere in Kilifi or everywhere in Kenya. Not all places even have Wi-Fi. So if you do decide that you want to go out, so we have been to Salty's, which is a beach bar and kite surfing club. We've also been to the Mnarani Club to do some work. These are places that were recommended to us and that we already knew had fairly good Wi-Fi. So when it is working, it's pretty great, but it isn't always the most stable or reliable. I would say 90% of the time we haven't had any issues over the last month. So we've still gotten a lot of work done. There just have been a few blackouts or with the entire network just like going down. So I think that's, that's just also part of remote working. Like sometimes you have to deal with Wi-Fi issues, but if you have a job that's maybe a little bit more flexible, people who've had a lot of video calls back to back with a lot of screen sharing have had a little bit more issues as well of getting kicked off the network. But those of us that use it just for a regular normal jobs without a lot of meetings haven't really had any issues. So it kind of just depends on your job and what you're experiencing. But I would say overall, distant relatives is a good place to work. There are also multiple people who come in and out who are on their computers and their phones and stuff. And then there are some places within Kilifi itself that are good to check out.